a nurse speeds through a quiet neighborhood, runs a stop sign, and crashes into an SUV, sending it straight into a house. But her story? It doesn't add up. As officers dig deeper, they uncover shocking truths, and what happens next will leave you speechless.
Driver of this one.
He's driver of this, she's driver of this. I don't think the house has damage. I think it stopped prior. Did you get your paperwork?
I'm trying to find my phone.
Did you just get off work?
No, I was actually on my way into work.
You're headed to work.
And then this door's broken, so I can't move
Here.
in here. If you could help me, please. I'm so
Watch your
sorry.
fingers.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate it.
We're going to be at the intersection of Lead and Eden. And for Lead and Eden.
On Lead and Eden.
Numbers don't give up. Also, 146 to take both. On this, we're going to be 246. 10 for another 20 on the Subaru. This was Subaru. The first one's going to be Robert Paul Lincoln. Well,
I'll get your info in a sec. Just get your license, okay?
Sir. Sir. Boss man. I'm going to have you come talk with me over here, okay?
I'm fine. Yes.
You can stand in front of my car.
Huh?
Will you stand in front of my car, please?
Okay.
So we're going to process the crash and everything. You say you don't have paperwork on the vehicle?
I don't think so. I could check the glove.
Okay. Tell me everything that just happened.
So I was coming down here. I'm trying to get to my boyfriend's house. I'm trying to get home. I had just got, I went to my auntie's because I just tried to get my water machine and I forgot a piece to my water machine.
Okay.
And I'm really thirsty. And so when I was coming down this way, I was going the speed limit and, I'm just...
Which way were you headed?
I was going this way.
So you were coming down Lead?
Yeah, my light came on green and I was ready to go. So I went and this girl is coming fast.
From which way?
From this way, from this.
So her vehicle's going this way?
She's coming from this way.
This way?
Coming this way.
Okay.
Right. And so here's her stop sign and whenever I came right here, I was already going my speed limit and she was already coming into my vehicle. There was nothing I could really do. And so the impact happened and I braked and tried my best not to.
Did you see if she stopped for the stop sign?
No, she came straight into me.
Okay.
Straight into me.
So
I don't even know how that happened. It just all happened.
So
literally, I came and that's what happened.
So, Mr. Martinez, on what part of your vehicle was struck by hers?
My passenger in the front.
And how would you know that? Like, tell me why you think that is the case.
Because whenever the impact happened, I felt everything on my right side.
Okay.
And all my airbags went off.
So she struck the front right side of your vehicle.
You could go look in my vehicle too. There's a...
I get you.
You could tell that it's like, right there where the door is.
About how fast would you say you're going tonight?
I was going like 35.
35? Okay. All right, man. We'll get you a report number and all that stuff. Do you know if your vehicle's going to need to be towed?
Probably. I don't have...
And are you requesting an ambulance? Do you need someone to check you out?
No, I'm fine. I don't have a ride home.
Okay. Well, I'll have you hang out. You get back on the phone, have someone come pick you up. Most likely that vehicle's going to have to get towed tonight, okay?
Okay, I don't have... Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
So, faster we get you out of here, faster we can get out of here.
Okay.
Okay, man? And then just while we're here, I don't want you to speak with her or anything like that, okay, man? I'll exchange the info for you.
Okay.
This one right here?
Trying to figure out what the rest
Hey.
Trying to figure out which direction you're going.
I was coming from this way.
Why is he saying the same exact story?
I don't know.
I mean, he's saying that you're coming north or southbound right here, and he was coming down lead.
I was coming from this way. I don't know. Like, I just know I was coming from this way, and that's it.
Okay, well, from where his vehicle landed up, it doesn't really jive with what you're saying.
That's where I was coming from.
Where were you? Where did you just leave? Where were you coming from tonight?
I just came from my friend's house, my friend Will.
Where at? Give me cross streets.
615. I don't know the, like, my thing is that this is the first time I've ever seen Will, so this is the first time I've ever been to his house, so I don't know the cross streets, I don't know any of that. Like, I'm not good with directions. It's not like a purposeful thing. Like, I just know I was coming from this way and he was coming down this way. And
Okay.
physically.
All right. You're not hurt?
No, I'm okay.
And did you get your license to anybody?
I haven't, because it's in the car. Like, everything got thrown towards the front. So
Okay.
I told him, and he looked in there, and he was like, "Okay, we'll."
Do you
get
know your
number."
social?
Yes.
Okay.
621.
I'll walk you over. You got it?
Give it to him.
Okay. I'll walk you over and we'll just go talk over here. I'll get you the crash report and all that stuff. So you say you're coming down lead.
I was coming from this way, yes.
Okay. This
And
is
he was coming from this way.
it's weird because he's telling me something else.
I don't know. That's just, I'm telling you the truth. Like, I came from this way and he came from this way.
Okay.
And that's it. Like,
Got you. How fast do you think you were going?
I mean, probably like 30 miles per hour.
Okay. And you said you're just coming from your friend's house?
Yes, sir.
Any alcohol to drink, ma'am?
No, sir.
Nothing at all.
No, I promise.
Your pupils are kind of dilated.
Well, I'm on my way to work. I just got, like, I didn't just get off, but like, I just woke up. Like,
Okay.
my thing is like, I'm running late. I was supposed to be there at 11. I woke up late,
All right.
so.
Have you taken any medications tonight?
I take, God damn it. It would have been about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Okay. Because your pupils are pretty dilated.
Okay.
Okay. Is that typical for you?
I mean, I would guess so. I don't really look in my eyes like that, but
Okay.
like, I do take psychiatric medication. I'm with the therapist.
Okay. And you took that medication prior to?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How long ago would you say you took that medication?
About 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Okay. I'll let these guys do their thing.
Hey, you were driving this vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
It's kind of fishy. Huh? They're both saying they came from the same direction. She's like, I'm coming down lead, and then this guy says he's coming down lead. So no one knows.
Possible.
That's what I said. But it looks like this was the lead driver, right? And he would have, like,
She wasn't coming like across the street.
that's what he said. He said that she was coming this way.
That's what it
He's
sounded
coming
like.
down.
So she probably.
Did you don't need medical attention or anything
No,
like
I
that?
feel okay. Like, I'm just like, damn, like, fuck, I wrecked my car. Like, not in a bad way, but I'm just like, oh my God.
Okay. So you're coming from your friend's house tonight?
Yes, sir.
And you said you woke up. What about time did you wake up?
Probably about 9 o'clock.
9 p.m.?
Yeah, about 9 p.m.
Do you know what time it is now?
Yeah, it's about almost 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Going on 1 in the morning.
What time is work?
It's at 11 o'clock. I woke up late. I called my boss. I was like, hey, I'm going to be late. Like, I'm got to get ready. And she was like, okay.
Okay.
So,
And you haven't consumed any alcohol today?
no, sir.
When's the last drink you had?
It's been a long time. Maybe yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Was it yesterday prior to waking up today?
Oh, yeah. Like, not like today, but like yesterday. in
Well,
the
sometimes people
afternoon.
say it's yesterday, and,
No,
and
yesterday
they're
in the
referring to the last time
afternoon,
they
sir.
slept.
Not today.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm still seeing those dilated pupils. I just want to rule out anything
Okay.
that could be a contributing factor to this crash. I'm just going to check your eyes real quick, okay? You had a drink, alcohol,
As of yesterday.
24 hours ago.
Yes, sir.
Any
Over that.
marijuana usage?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna have you step a couple steps towards me. Stand with your feet together, toes touching, arms by your side. Miss Spratt, do you have any injuries?
My toes hurt, but that's about
Toes
it.
hurt? Okay. Any head injuries?
No.
Okay. Have you had any recent head trauma?
No.
Any traumatic brain injuries?
No, sir.
Nothing at all? Okay. Like I said, I'm going to check your eyes. Tonight I want you to stare right at the tip of my finger.
Okay.
For the sake of this test, we'll say the tip of my finger is going to be where my fingerprint is, okay?
Okay.
I'll be going back and forth a few times. I don't want you to move your head. Just follow that tip of my finger, moving your eyes and your
Yes,
eyes
sir.
only. Do you have any questions before we begin?
No.
You understand what I want
Yes,
you to
sir.
do? Okay. You have a tiny piece of hair. I'll have you just brush it out of your face the best you can, okay? Perfect. You see the tip of my finger?
Yes, sir.
Follow it with your eyes only. Follow my finger, please. You're leading my finger, okay? I want you to stay right there. Give me 1 second. So, Miss Spratt, I'm not the best artist, but I'm going to draw a little black dot on my finger. Can you see that little black dot?
Yes, sir.
That's exactly where I want you to stare.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Okay. See my finger?
Yes, sir.
Stare right at that black dot. Miss Spratt, you're leading my finger. Any reason for that?
What do you mean?
So you're anticipating where my finger's going to be. I can see your eyes look at me before my finger even moves.
Yeah.
Just try your best to focus on my finger, okay?
Okay.
See that black dot?
Yeah.
This one's gonna go up, okay, ma'am?
Okay.
All right. We'll work on trying to get your documents out of the vehicle, but you said you gave your information to one of the officers?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have someone that can come pick you up?
I could call my friend, yeah.
How
I just need to find my phone.
It's somewhere in there?
Yeah.
Okay. So the last thing I need to get to is both of you can't be coming from the same direction, okay?
I understand that.
So it's just weird to think that you're telling me the same story as him.
I don't know what he's telling you. I just know that I'm telling you that I came from this way, and that's all I know. Like, I came from this way, he was coming from this way. I hit him. Like,
Okay.
That's it. Like, I hit
So
him.
he's coming from this way?
He's coming straight this way.
So there should be damage on his driver's side of the vehicle, correct? So if I look and I see passenger side damage,
That's where it should be.
no, on the driver's side.
No, it should be on.
Because if he's coming this way, you're going to strike his passenger side, right?
Correct.
So there's not going to be any damage on the driver's
There
side.
should not be, no.
Okay. And then how did he end up in the house?
I don't know. I didn't see that. Like, all I know is that I saw the minute the impact hit, and when it hit, like, I know I was hitting his passenger side.
Okay.
And I swerved. Like, not I swerved, but, like, I spun.
Okay.
So I felt that happen. I saw it happen, like, with my eyes, and there should be damage on the passenger side, not on the driver's side.
She's on 2 prescriptions.
Okay.
I have lack of smooth pursuit, but no distinct and sustained, and no onset.
Kind of.
Like it's apparent when I'm.
Should show.
So it's a central nervous system,
Yeah. So show HCN.
and then but all I have is lack of smooth pursuit.
Do you have like ADHD or what?
So but the
100% feel comfortable if she's not impaired, then yeah, that's fine. What is that?
crash report. The website they go to access it, my information, crash number, all that stuff. The weird thing is they're both saying they're coming from the same direction. Both of them are saying they were coming down lead, and I can't distinguish who's lying. I'm thinking he was coming down lead, and then she hit him from the side.
Well, that's front end damage. He doesn't have any rear end damage. This side is more or less like a side impact, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, he's telling me he's coming down lead. She blows the stoplight or stop sign and then T-bones him. And that's why he ended up in the house. But she is saying she's coming down lead and then he was going northbound. So I'm gonna go over a few things with you, okay?
Yes, sir.
In the next 30 days, the crash report's going to be completed. It's going to be uploaded to that website.
Okay.
At the very bottom, there's 3 numbers that you need to remember.
Okay.
This is the uniform crash report.
Okay.
This is our CAD.
Okay.
This is the report number. You know it's the report because it has an R in it, okay? In the next 30 days, if you need a copy of the police report, it'll be uploaded to this website.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
My name, contact info's on there.
Thank you.
I'm going to try to get your info out of the car, okay? Would you say to continue determining if she's safe based off the admission to the pills?
Do you smell anything else?
Yeah, I do.
You smell alcohol?
It's clear as day on her breath. But she said her last drink was 24 hours ago. She said she just woke up coming from her friend's house. So throughout my passes of HGN, she was actually leading my finger several times.
I want you to make sure you're 100% comfortable with the investigation.
Okay.
Here you go, sir.
Thank
Sorry. No problem.
you. So if that means you have to redo it, then redo it.
Okay.
But yes, I'm able to smell it.
Yeah.
Clearly on her. It's not a 24-hour type of odor. It's more or less, it's pretty much stronger like it just happened. So if you want, you can move it down here.
Yeah.
Get out of the roadway, get away from this, and then see what you can do.
I just wanted to make sure with you. I'm going to have you stand in front of my car. We're going to have another conversation. Okay, so I want to address a couple things with you.
Okay.
Your dilated pupils have me a little concerned, okay? Throughout my testing, I kept telling you that you're leading my finger, you're looking away from it.
Okay.
Just to be sure, like I said, we're going to rule out anything and everything, okay? You said you're on several medications.
That's correct.
I'm going to do my best to determine that that is not the case of what's going on tonight, okay? The very odd thing is both of you are saying you're coming from the same direction.
Okay.
Okay? So that's what's going on.
Okay. I don't know him. You don't know me, so.
It's just odd, okay?
I understand.
If someone would know which way they're going,
I understand.
right? Also, when I was doing my eye test, I can smell alcohol coming from your breath.
Okay.
So let's be straightforward with each other. When's your last drink?
Yesterday as of 5 p.m.
Yesterday at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
And we're not talking today at 5 p.m. because you said you were sleeping, right?
Yes, sir.
And you woke up at 9?
Correct.
And you're on your way to work that you're supposed to be there at 11?
Yeah, I overslept, so.
Okay.
I was on my way late.
Okay.
So I was rushing. I mean.
I want to rule out anything and everything, okay?
I understand.
I'm going to have you hand me that paper.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to just put it under right here. I'm going to have you stand right here for me. So same thing, right where that black dot is.
Okay.
Please do not lead my finger or anything like that.
Okay.
Just focus right there on that black dot, okay?
Okay.
Again, I'm going back and forth. Just follow my finger, moving your eyes only.
Yes, sir.
Okay? You said you have no injuries?
No, I mean my toes.
Okay. They're just sore a little bit?
I mean, they hurt.
Okay.
But I'm okay. Like, I could stand.
Do you have any problems walking, turning, or balancing?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, so I'm going to be asking you to do some of those tests tonight. Do you
Yes,
want to
sir.
do those in those shoes?
I mean, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, when we get to that part, if you want to take them off, just let me know, okay? Stand like me, feet together, arms by your side. Again, follow the tip of my finger, moving your eyes only. So my finger. You're leading my finger, okay?
I'm sorry.
Just focus right there on that black dot. Don't lead my finger, please. Again, this one's going to go up. One more time. Perfect. Miss Pratt, I'm gonna have you face this direction. Stand right where my light is. Take a couple steps back. What's going on with your toes?
I don't know. I probably like hit them when they hit impact.
Probably stubbed them or something like
Probably,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
They just feel like they've been hit, that's
Okay.
all.
But you're fine walking,
Yeah, I
turning,
can
balancing,
walk.
stuff like that?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay, so tonight, Miss Sprout, I'm gonna have you imagine a 4-inch wide line. That 4-inch wide line is gonna go from your right foot completely straight down this road.
Okay.
Can you picture that 4-inch wide line? Just a straight 4-inch wide line?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna place you in a starting position. Once I have you in that position, do not move or start the test until I tell you to do so.
Sure.
Tonight, you're gonna take your left foot, place it on that line just like me. Go ahead and do that. Now with your right, place it in front of your left, heel to toe touching, arms by your side. Arms by your side. Perfect. Miss Spratt, this is the starting position for the test. Do not move or start the test until I tell you to do so.
Yes, sir.
When I instruct you to do so, you're gonna do 9 heel to toe steps along that 4-inch wide line. Watch me. 1, 2, 3. On your 9th step, you're gonna plant your lead foot with the foot behind it. You'll do a series of small steps, keeping the lead foot planted.
Okay.
Just like me. You'll continue back down the line, 9 heel to toe steps. 1, 2, 3. When I instruct you to start, Miss Spratt, you're gonna keep your arms by your side at all time. You're gonna look down at each step, counting each step out loud. And once you start this test, you won't stop at any point until you're done.
Okay.
9 steps, the turn as I demonstrated.
So I have to count each step as I go?
Count each step out loud
So
for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yes,
9.
ma'am.
Okay.
Any other questions?
That's it.
Okay, Miss Spratt, next step will be step 1. Go ahead and begin. Half inch. Half inch offline. 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 Arms. Offline. Half inch. Half inch.
Sorry, I'm not very balanced. Like,
Any reason?
just in general, like,
Okay.
I'm just not a balanced girl.
Okay, no problem with that. You seem pretty active. You're a nurse, right?
I am,
So
yeah.
you're on your feet all day.
Correct.
You're walking.
I mean, I work night shift, but yes, correct. I
get
walk
you.
around a lot.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay, so you're young, active
Yeah,
female.
correct.
Do you hit the gym?
I mean, no, not really.
Okay. Do you play any sports or do anything?
No,
Snowboarder?
I just work.
You just work?
Yeah, I work, I go home,
Okay.
and then I go back to work,
I get you.
and I go to school.
That's honest.
Yeah.
That's good work. All right, so this next test, what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna choose a leg of your choice. It can be your left or it can be your right.
Okay.
Whichever leg you choose, you're gonna extend that foot off the ground, about 6 inches off the ground.
I'm shaky, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm nervous, like,
Okay.
but that's because I just got into an accident. I've never been in an accident before, like,
I understand that.
so it's not like I'm just nervous, that's all, like,
Okay.
so I'm a little shaky right now.
Well, no need to be nervous, okay?
Okay.
Like I said, these tests, I'm just determining if you're gonna be all right, okay?
Okay.
So we're just gonna continue on a little bit. No need to be nervous, okay? If at any time anything's not clear for you, let me know and
No, everything's clear.
I'll articulate for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So whichever leg you choose, you're gonna extend it off the ground about 6 inches. You're gonna lift it off the ground,
Okay.
parallel with the ground, not down, not up. Your arms will be by your side.
Okay.
You'll look down at the tip of your toe and you'll count in 1,000s until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
It's gonna be about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Watch me. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Continuing so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. Do you have any questions? You understand what I want you to do, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and begin.
Okay. 1001, 1002.
So, Ms. Spratt, I'm gonna stop you. Do you remember my instructions?
You told me to hold my foot up.
I want your arms by your side.
Oh, I apologize.
I want you to look down at the tip of your toe.
Okay.
Okay? Any other questions?
No, that's it.
Go ahead and begin.
1001, 1002, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 1020, 1021, 1022, 1023, 1024, 1025, 1026, 1027, 1028, 1029, 1030, 1031, 1032, 1033, 1034, 1035, 1036, 1037, 1038, 1039, 1040, 1041, 1042, 1043, 1044, 1045, 1046, 1047, 1048, 1049, 1050, 1051, 1052, 1053, 1054, 1055, 1056, 1057, 1058, 1059, 1060, 1061, 1062, 1063, 1064, 1065, 1066, 1067, 1068, 1069, 1070, 1071, 1072, 1073, 1074, 1075, 1076, 1077, 1078, 1079, 1080, 1081, 1082, 1083, 1084, 1085, 1086, 1087, 1088, 1089, 1090, 1091, 1092, 1093, 1094, 1095, 1096, 1097, 1098, 1099,
Go ahead and stop. What's your highest level of education?
I went to high school. I graduated with my diploma.
Okay.
I've gone to college for about 2 years, and then I started nursing school, and started nursing school again in August.
So nursing school, college level education?
Correct.
Okay, so we're gonna do some alternatives because you were in an automobile accident tonight.
Okay.
Tonight, I'm gonna ask you to count backwards, okay?
Okay.
You're gonna start at the number 47.
Okay.
You're gonna count down and you're gonna end at the number 32.
Okay.
When I instruct you to do this, when I tell you to start, I don't want you to sing, rhyme, anything like that. Just say your numbers normally.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Go ahead and begin.
Okay. 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32.
Okay. I'm gonna instruct you to recite the alphabet, not backwards.
Okay.
Forwards.
Okay.
Tonight you're gonna start at the letter H. You're gonna end at the letter G. Again, no singing, rhyming, anything like that. Just say your numbers or your letters normally.
And I'm gonna start at the letter H and end at the letter G?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Okay.
You're gonna start at the letter H and you're gonna end at the letter Q.
Okay.
Okay? There's a lot going on right now, so start at H, end at Q. No singing, rhyming, anything like that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q.
Okay, ma'am. We're gonna do a few more.
Okay.
Just because you said you were under the possibly you took that medication, okay?
Correct.
We're gonna try a couple more tonight, okay?
Okay.
Same thing, just stand like I have you right now. What I'm gonna have you do, again, focus on the tip of my finger.
Correct.
I'm gonna do 2 circles.
Okay.
I'm gonna come very close to your face, but I'm not gonna touch your face.
Okay.
I'm just gonna come very close.
Okay.
When I do this,
Okay.
again, do not move your head, just follow the tip of my finger.
Okay.
Moving your eyes and your eyes only.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You see my finger?
Yes.
Just follow it with your eyes. One more. All right, ma'am. This next test, you're gonna make fists, just like you're punching. I want you to stick them out.
Okay.
Fingers out, pointer fingers out. You're gonna close your eyes. You're gonna tilt your chin back. Not so far back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just like that. Just close your eyes, very back. When I instruct you, left or right, you're gonna touch the tip of your finger to the tip of your nose.
Okay.
You're gonna go back to this position that you're in right now.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Tip to finger, tip to nose, come back. Left. Right. Left. Right. Right. Left. All right, ma'am, you can open up your eyes. I have one last test for you, okay?
Okay.
What I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna do same thing, close your eyes, tilt your chin back,
Okay.
and you're just going to estimate inside your head. I don't want you to count out loud, just estimate inside your head.
Okay.
30 seconds. When you have estimated 30 seconds have gone by, I want you to open up your eyes, look at me, and tell me you're done.
Okay.
Do you understand?
So tilt my head back and count to 30?
Yep. Close your eyes, tilt your chin back. Are you ready, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Begin. Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What did you estimate to?
About 32.
And how did you get there?
I counted it.
In Mississippi's, 1000s?
Just generally, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Just generally counted it?
Yes, sir. Like
Okay.
we do that for heart rates and that kind of thing. So.
Understandable. Miss Spratt, I'm gonna have you turn and face that house.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you place your hands behind your back, okay? Face my windshield, please.
Okay.
Widen your stance. Do you have anything on you that you should not? Any illegal drugs?
I do not.
Anything that's gonna hurt me if I search your pockets?
No, sir.
Are you wearing a bra tonight?
Yes, I am.
Is there anything in that bra?
No.
Okay. You're a nurse, you don't have any syringes on you?
No, it should be a chapstick or a pen, I don't know. One or the other.
Why are you so wet?
Am I wet?
Yeah, your legs are soaked. You didn't urinate yourself, did you?
No.
Did anything spill on you?
No.
What's in your mouth? Just your teeth and your tongue? Okay, I'm gonna walk you around the side of my car, we'll have a conversation.
Okay.
Have a seat. So, Miss Spratt, it is 0012 or 12:12 in the morning, okay?
Okay.
So listen to me, I'm about to tell you something important. You're under arrest for driving while under the influence of intoxicating alcohol and or drugs.
Okay.
The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or laboratory technician or technologist who is employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid for by the law enforcement agency, which is the New Mexico State Police. Do you agree to take our test? Okay.
This case begins with a seemingly straightforward car accident, a minor crash, one of those that could have easily been forgotten. But as we know, things often aren't as simple as they first seem. The woman involved, Ms. Spratt, claims she was driving in one. But while the officer's trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, his observations, her physical signs of impairment, her inconsistent story, and her unwillingness to fully cooperate are starting to suggest something different. The legal authority behind the officer's actions comes into play here. The officer's job isn't just to investigate the accident, it's to ensure public safety. Based on his training and the observations made at the scene, he has reasonable suspicion that Ms. Spratt might be under the influence, whether it's alcohol or drugs. Under the New Mexico Implied Consent Act, if he believes a person is driving under the influence, he's legally allowed to request a breath test to measure blood alcohol content. But here's the moment where the situation could have been diffused. Ms. Spratt could have fully complied, could have simply taken the breath test and allowed the process to play out. Instead, she continues to resist. She argues with the officer, questioning why she's being asked to do these tests, and insists that she hasn't been drinking or using drugs. But the officer's observations, her physical signs, the confusion over the crash details, and her failure to follow the officer's directions in the sobriety tests are enough for him to make the decision to arrest her for suspected DUI. This is the point where the situation escalates from a routine accident investigation to an arrest for driving under the influence. The officer's decision-making is guided by one key principle. He's not just dealing with a car accident anymore. He's now dealing with someone who, in his judgment, is possibly driving impaired. And that's a serious issue for public safety. Ms. Spratt's attempt to defend herself by stating she wasn't under the influence, by insisting that she wasn't doing anything wrong, is an example of the irony we see often in these situations. Her defiance, her refusal to cooperate fully, isn't protecting her, it's making things worse. And here's where the escalation chain becomes clear. Step 1. A minor traffic accident, where both parties tell conflicting stories. Step 2. The officer begins questioning the circumstances and behavior, noticing physical signs of impairment. Step 3. As Mrs. Spratt resists basic inquiries, becoming defensive, offering conflicting information, and showing signs of impairment. The officer escalates the investigation. Step 4. The officer administers sobriety tests, which Ms. the Sevest. Spratt fails to complete properly and continues to make signs of impairment. Step 5. Despite the officer's calm approach and attempt to gain compliance, the decision to arrest for DUI becomes inevitable. The final twist comes when Ms. Spratt is arrested and told she's under suspicion for DUI. At this point, her behavior continues to spiral. She claims she hasn't done anything wrong, that she's been treated unfairly. She even tries to distance herself from the situation, pointing to her medications as an explanation for her actions. But at this point, it doesn't matter what she believes. What matters is that the officer's observations and the law are aligned. She's failed the sobriety tests. She's exhibited signs of impairment, and the arrest is now a legal certainty. So, what's the real takeaway here? The critical lesson from this encounter is the importance of cooperation in situations like this. Ms. Spratt could have minimized the escalation by simply cooperating with the officer's instructions. By refusing, she not only made her situation more difficult, but she also potentially put her own safety at risk. The officer wasn't trying to penalize her, he was trying to ensure that she wasn't a danger to herself or others on the road. At the end of the day, knowing your rights is important, but so is understanding when to comply with law enforcement. When you resist, you give officers no choice but to escalate the situation. In this case, the escalation went from an accident investigation to a potential DUI arrest. It's an unfortunate reality, but one that's worth understanding. Compliance and clear communication make a world of difference in situations like this. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.